Good morning.
What's happening?
I'm here.
I'm obviously here. It's actually me you're looking at. So happy Friday to you. Yeah.
I had to take my jacket off. Happy Veterans Day to you and yours. If you are a current military person, I guess you're not a vet yet, so I can't say thank you for your service for Veterans Day on that one. Just kidding. No, we thank you for your service if you are current.
Get situated here.
I had uncles. I had a sister-in-law,
Yeah.
and I think that's all I've had.
Uncles, for sure. Grandfathers.
We were talking about that. My grandfathers, both of them, were like they were either too young to be in World War One, or they were
okay.
too old to be in
Right.
World War Two. So they didn't go in. But my uncles, one was in the Korean War.
Okay.
I had a great uncle that was in World War Two, maybe. I think we
Okay.
decided. Good morning, Perrin. And he actually was one of the hundreds of military that perished in it's a submarine called the USS Grunion. And they finally found it like somewhere out in the or somewhere. I don't even remember where they found it. It wasn't that long ago, like 20 years ago, maybe.
Okay.
And it had been missing for years. So.
Well, my uncles were Vietnam era. My grandfathers were World War II era.
Okay.
They were in the thick of it. One of them was definitely Philippines, Army Corps of Engineers, blowing up bridges, building bridges, fighting. The other grandfather trained German shepherds in Newfoundland during the whole war. Yeah,
that is so cool to me.
Interesting, They found a place for everybody in World War II. So you ever heard the term? Well, I was flat-footed and they wouldn't take me.
Yeah, my dad was flat-footed, and they wouldn't take him either.
They took my granddad and they sent him to learn how to train dogs, and that's what he did. Yeah, very cool. My stepdad was an MP as well, Perrin, and he served, I guess, technically during the tail end of the Vietnam era, but of course with National Guard, that's stateside. He became an MP as well.
Okay.
Tried officers candidate school, but that's a tough one to do. So, but very proud of everybody in my family that has served. No doubt about it. Absolutely.
The USS Grunion was a Gato-class submarine that sank at Kiska, Alaska during World War II.
Yeah.
March 1st, 1941 is when she laid down. She launched in December 22nd, 1941. And she was, I'm lost. Oh, and she was stricken November 2nd, 1942, but she was sunk around the 30th of July in 1942, and they found her in 1996. Yeah. So, yes, my great uncle Wally was on there. Wallace, yes.
Wallace is an official sounding name.
Wallace.
When you say Wallace. When you say Wally, well, it changes it a little bit.
Gee, Wally.
Exactly.
Good morning, Victoria. Your dad was in the Army, Victoria. My dad was in military police in the Korean War. See, my uncle Richard was in the Korean War. And then my other uncle was just in the Navy. He didn't go, he was too young for the war. It was after the Korean War, I believe. Oh, my other uncle, I forgot my other uncle was in something in the Korean War too. Forgot about that.
Got a couple of cousins that have served, and one's still serving as a Marine. Younger cousin. Probably 10 years service at this point.
Wow.
Probably, yeah.
My brother's ex-wife was, in the Navy. She was a petty officer.
Okay. Hey, Victoria.
Free admission.
That's cool. We knew about the Wright Brothers Memorial doing free admission today. Didn't know if you knew that. But it would make sense that the North Carolina Aquarium.
That's for veterans and dependents. You have to show them military ID.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
All right. I think a couple of the restaurants are doing some kind of special One of them, I think, is that the Jolly Roger was doing a free entree up to
I
like
think
$18 or
so.
$19. Show your ID. But
Win-
that's awful nice of them.
Wendy's.
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 Yeah. I got my $5 biggie bag for free.
I'm not. I think they're doing something with breakfast. I heard
Are
Rachel.
they?
I heard
Okay.
Rachel talking about it the other day.
See, everybody's trying to do their part in
Yeah.
honoring. And I don't know. I'm feeling it more this year than I have in the past couple of years. Maybe it's COVID related. Looking back at the last 2 years, it's been just like a strange
A blur.
blur. But I've seen a lot of people are really, they're a little bit more vocal about honoring their veterans this year.
Mhm.
I think that's really cool. It
Mhm.
warms my heart.
Good morning. All right, I'm going to do something for you, Mr. Michael.
What's up?
First of all, he sent us this. Oh, except you can't read what it says because I have the other thing. Hold on.
Okay.
Dang it.
We'll get there.
Dang it. There we go.
TGI. Good morning. Have a great day and a weekend. TGI Friday.
Friday.
Thank
Michael
you,
sent that to us. And
Awesome.
Michael also sent this. I'm assuming, all right, you have to tell us about this, Michael.
Happy Veterans Day. Well, I see Snoopy and Three Little Woodstocks.
I know, but I see a Robert R. I'm going to say his name
Oh,
wrong.
I see. Okay.
Brunner
Very
Sr.,
cool.
Pearl Harbor survivor.
Really?
I'm seeing that.
Father, grandfather? What do you have there?
What's the
Michael?
deal there?
What's the story?
Oh, what is my shirt? Oh, I'll show you in 1 second, Perrin. Yeah, what's the story there, Michael? Splain, Lucy, splain.
Yeah.
Why do I always go back to like when I walk in the door, I'll go, Lucy, I'm home.
Ricky.
Lucy McGillicuddy.
There you go.
All right, I don't know if he's typing or not, so I just got it.
So what does your shirt say?
My shirt. Hold on here. Let me go back to this.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure what it says. It says,
Want me to read it?
hold on, they can read it.
Napa.
Bordeaux, Tuscany, Curaçao.
Curaçao.
It is
It's a wine
Sanctuary
shirt.
Vineyards.
All right.
Sanctuary.
Mine says something too. Not here, but right here in the back,
Oh, the
little tag. It says lose weight.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Accident in front of Mahi Mahi. Right around the corner on the bypass.
Yeah, that light there can be tricky. I've seen a lot of accidents there. All right, so that's at the light that the Mahi Mahi is across from Staples,
TJ Maxx,
TJ
the bowling
Maxx,
alley,
TW's,
the
bowling
pet
alley.
store, all that. Yes.
So don't know what direction things are going. Don't know if it's slowing down everything, stopped anything, but the reason somebody's mentioned it means it's
Beth.
definitely
Bethy. She just said accident.
Okay.
Mahi Mahi.
All right. So be aware of that one.
And then also, this is kind of cool.
Okay. Oh yes, I love this.
The U.S. Capitol Christmas tree
Mm-hmm.
was cut in North Carolina out in the mountains, and
Mount Pisgah.
it's making its
Right.
way across the state.
Mhm.
I think today tomorrow it's going to be in New Bern,
Okay.
and then Sunday it's going to be in Manteo at Fort Raleigh,
Raleigh. So it's going to be on display there for what, 3 to 5,
and it'll be on the tractor trailer.
right?
And they have like a really cool scheme that they painted onto the tractor trailer, and they have T-shirts to sell and all this kind of stuff. But how cool is this?
In the fine fashion of Manteo is as close to Mayberry as you can get. They're having some stuff happen while the tree is there, and it just seems so hometownish, and I think it's a great thing. The elementary school there is saying that the elementary school chorus has been
They're going to
invited
be
to
singing.
sing.
That's going to be so cool.
So I tell you what, it looks like the sun's going to shine for some of Sunday.
And they'll probably be
Yeah.
doing like dashing through the snow and a
So,
horse up and
If you wanted to
say.
go do something completely different, that would be it.
Which, by the way, that was actually written for Thanksgiving.
Dashing through the snow like Courier and I.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. That was written for Thanksgiving.
Hmm.
O'er the field we go, laughing all the way, bells on thunder, making spirits bright. We're fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight.
Hey!
Oh, jingle bell, over and river,
Over the river.
Through the woods, to grandmother's house we go.
go.
Okay. My dad, he was a corpsman in the
Oh, here we go.
corpsman at Pearl Harbor on the day it was attacked.
Wow.
Treated me. Oh my gosh, that's your dad. Well, that's
Whew.
awesome. I mean, I'm so glad he.
You know,
Wow, for him to be able
Michael,
to say
my
that he
son
survived.
Dylan and I just watched a very well done documentary on Pearl Harbor from an angle that I hadn't seen it. You know, they take so many different angles.
Yes, they do.
But this was a lot of veterans of that day that were still living through the years. They had taken interviews through the years, and they put this together. And it wasn't really dramatized per se, but you could tell some of the footage might not have been from that actual day. So maybe clips from movies and things. But the way it was put together, it just gave you the impact of what had happened that day as it happened and what those men had to go through, and the women. I mean,
Right. Everybody that was there, just everybody.
Unbelievable.
My daughter, my youngest daughter, when she was a freshman or sophomore at college, she was on the acrobats and tumbling squad.
Yeah.
Well, over spring break, they had a competition against one of the universities that's in Hawaii. And so she got to go to Hawaii for spring break.
Really?
The school paid for it, took her, everything. Well, she went to the Pearl Harbor, the memorial thing.
Yeah,
It's out.
Arizona.
Yeah, the Arizona thing. Exactly. Hold on here. I got to figure out where we are. 'Cause I don't know.
This one's got a very long intro from what I remember.
Okay, hang on. I don't know what it is.
Your station for the Killer Hits 102.5. The Shark. Good morning to you, Bill and Cindy in the morning. Veterans Day 2022. It is 8:13. Accident on 158 in
Nags Head.
still, right by Mahi Mahi's
Right.
and Staples in
On the
that area.
bypass.
On the bypass, slow going there. Weather-wise,
Coastal flood advisory in effect 7 o'clock tonight till 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. There's also a tornado watch in effect till 3 o'clock.
and if that's not enough, we've got all the killer hits you need, just like this one. Steve Winwood, while you see a chance on 102.5, The Shark.
But she went, and some of the people that were there at Pearl Harbor,
Right.
like they'll tell you all about it. They're there.
That's amazing.
She said it was I was impressed because she was only, like I said, she was freshman in college or whatever she was, and she actually was very into it. She was just all about it. She was asking questions. She was reading up about it. She actually got me a magnet. She started doing. My aunts had gone to Pearl Harbor, and so she's looking through all their pictures. Like, oh yeah, I saw that, and it was
wow.
pretty cool. So, wow,
Pretty amazing stuff, man. So happy Veterans Day. Even, you know what, celebrate it, because I know you have somebody in your family that served.
Somebody in some way, shape, or
some
form.
that have sacrificed big time. And you're a part of that sacrifice because you're a part of that family.
Yes.
So, thanks to everybody that's involved in that.
I just want to say something on a totally different note.
Sure.
Parents said not heading that far down
Oh, to where?
from Southern Shores to Manio.
Oh, okay. I love that. I love it. It's the local feel of how far is too far to drive.
It's
to do something.
I mean, we're
How
in Nags.
important does it have to be to go that far?
We're in Nags Head right now.
Yeah.
Okay, we are literally right in Nags Head, barely into Nags Head, but we're like the northern part of Nags Head.
Right.
Driving to Kitty Hawk is like a day trip.
You think it would.
It's so funny because when I lived in Northern Virginia, and it would take you,
Forever to get anywhere.
anywhere you wanted to go was like 30 minutes away, even though it might have only been 5 miles.
Absolutely.
But it's like I drove all the time. I mean, I used to drive 45 minutes to get to work.
Yeah.
No on the accident, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
So, but yeah, I mean, I used to drive 45 minutes to get to work every day. Now I drive like 12. It's great, or 15 or whatever it is. But it seems like driving from here to, even when I lived in Kill Devil Hills, I lived kind of near Jack Brown's, which is milepost 8.5. And my bank was BB&T, which is now Truist at 5th Street.
Yep.
That was like really far to go. And that just kind of makes me laugh.
Hey, parent saying she was talking about the accident.
She said no on the accident, guys.
She's not going down that far. We're
Oh.
good. You don't have to be around
Oh, no on the,
whatever
okay.
traffic that's involved.
Oh, not heading that far.
Yeah.
No, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Well, still, I gotcha. Yeah, because she's just she's in Southern Shores, and she's going to go to Southern Shores Pizza. She's going to go to the SSP.
There you go.
The SSP.
SSP.
But no, it's still that far down. It's not that far though. That's the funny part.
Wow.
I just think that's so funny. Literally, it's like, oh, gotta go all the way to. But it is what
I
it is.
gotcha. So what are you guys doing this weekend? Any for sure plans? Was it wait and see because of the weather? Or have you just penciled this one in as nothing? I'm doing nothing. The holidays are coming and this is the weekend and I'm doing nothing. Can you sense something coming out of my mind? That's my weekend.
That you're doing nothing.
Well,
Oh, you don't even
nothing
have.
that I have to
You
do.
don't even have to do
Nothing that I have to
the hydration.
Nothing's going to be
Engineer.
raining all weekend, or well, most of the weekend. So the flowers, the mums are going to be flat.
That
Taken
it's
care
raining
of.
all day today. They'll be good to go.
Yep, that's right. So this is going to
It'll
be
rain Sunday morning. You'll be good to go again. This will be awesome.
yeah. Just find some great movies or something like that. Maybe I don't know. Just a project I wanted to work on for a while at the house because after about this weekend or maybe next weekend, that's it. You're done until after New Year's. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy. Isn't it weird how quickly we got here? I mean, we're talking the 11th of November.
I know. Much less
Nuts.
2022.
I know. I mean, we stepped into the studio first couple of days of September to do
Yeah.
the show.
It's been over
Yeah.
2 months. Not sure what I'm doing. Off for 2 days. Up.
There you go.
Perrin's gonna have to do laundry.
Laundry. It's going to do a double.
You're going to the home game too. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, double. I will not go to Manual anytime soon either. See, I'm right.
He's like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying put.
Yeah, well, it's just crazy. I mean, when we come to work, it's the middle of the night or middle or whatever
Yeah,
before
you
the sun
can
comes
almost
up.
say it's the middle of the night.
Might as well say it's the middle of the
Almost
night.
is.
There's not really any traffic.
Yeah.
I mean, and yesterday I was surprised when I left here yesterday, 2:00 in the afternoon. I went out, I got on the bypass, and I went all the way down over the causeway into Manio, all the way to where I turned to go to my house.
Mm-hmm.
I caught every single green light.
Are you kidding me?
I did not get
That
not a single stop. I was so awesome.
It's a
Not
sure
a
sign of a
single
great day
red
right
light. I was like, yes,
absolutely.
that was awesome. But yeah, I've noticed like further up, there's more traffic.
Still, yeah. Well, that's the way it is.
This is like as far north as I go. Except if I want to go to SSP.
That's just it. But on the way, she's like, where are these people
Where-
coming from?
And where I know, and and when they block off one lane of traffic, sort of biking, Perrin. I'm not going to be biking today, obviously. The past few days we have not gone out because it's been so windy.
Then we'll go over.
And yesterday, Mr. D ended up having to work.
Yeah.
So while he was working, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to bike. I'm going to nap. So I laid down and took a nap. But no, we're still biking. We're still doing the little 2-mile loop that I call it. And it works out well.
Okay.
Oh, Victoria worked election day. That's right. She did say that.
Really?
Bethy worked election day too,
Yep.
and she said she was on her feet all day. And she also is going on Monday, I think, and doing the audit.
Oh, she's
I
involved
think
in
so.
audits.
I think she's doing the audit. I don't know.
Wow.
And I don't know. She might be doing something with it today too, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't remember.
All right.
But I'm sure she'll be in here in a couple minutes, if not, because she was the one that told us about the Mahi Mahi accident. And I think I hear her. No, I don't
No,
hear her. I hear
that's-
somebody else.
That's Megadon.
Megadon in the house.
Megadon in the house.
Mm-hmm.
You should go get him.
Yeah, he looks like he was
He's
a
on a
man on.
mission.
He looked like a man on a mission. And I am
More the reason.
really hungry. So, do you guys ever put dry cereal in a cup? This is our sister station, by the way. In a cup and just eat it without milk as like a snack. Because that's
Yes,
what I'm
you
doing
could.
because my stomach is starting to I feel like it's eating itself right now.
All right.
And I don't really want breakfast food, even though I have
Mhm.
cereal. I'm ready for some lunch.
What should lunch be today? Did you bring lunch? What's
I don't
your-
remember.
All right.
Hello
What-
and good morning to Bethy B.
Hey, Bethy, what's
See?
the deal?
Yeah,
Are you at work here today? Or are you auditing? What's the word, huh?
See, wait a minute, Perrin.
She's staying.
That means I'm gonna have to go all the way up to Kitty Hawk and Southern Shores. But that would be good.
Yes.
Oh, she is here. Okay, good.
All right, cool.
All right. You'll have to fill us in on the accident. How bad was
Yeah,
it?
we told everybody about
Yes,
that.
I'm gonna have to go all the way up to Kitty Hawk. All right. I might make a deal with Perrin on this one.
What would that be?
As soon as she gets there, make me a cheesesteak. And I'll come
Right off
get
the bat.
it. It's the first thing you do. Oh, she said bring Bill this time.
Who cares about pizza dough?
Bring Bill
Who
this
cares
time.
about doing this?
Yeah, you don't have to.
You know? Is that
Forget
you?
the
Is that your
pizza.
job? So do you set all of them out? What I don't even know. What do you do with pizza dough? You put it in a little dish. You keep it refrigerated.
It has to rise. No, it has
Take
to
it out
stay
and
warm
stay
so
warm.
the yeast can go
So
and
you
rise.
set a bunch of those out, I guess. Yeah. Well, I hate to tell you, parents, today my docket is full as can be. So maybe we push this off to don't give me that face.
Wait
Well,
a minute.
You know it is.
Wait. Maybe we push this off. Why do I have to push off a
Because
cheesesteak?
you don't. Go ahead. But if you want Cindy and Bill to go together, we'll have to plan that another day. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, Fridays are very busy
Yeah.
days for him
Yeah.
because the fact that it's a weekend
Yeah.
coming up.
Triple the computer work
Hmm
of one day.
Yes, it is.
It is. So, and you're thinking radio, computer work? How-
Yeah, no, it's because this thing over here. Hold on, ready?
Okay.
Because I can't really see. Where is it? Can't see. Oh, it's that one right there. Wait, you can't see it. That one right there. That's all the music and everything else, and that's via computer, obviously.
Right. And there's like a main server.
Right.
Got all this information on it. We tap into that. It's got a lot of merging and
Doing our NPD.
looking over and double checking and triple checking and stuff like that.
All right, hold on.
Next, Police Department.
What's your NPD or Norfolk Police Department?
Norfolk.
Maybe
Yeah, and
because they're
something
doing
PD.
it at the Virginia Diner in Wakefield.
Oh, Virginia Diner in Wakefield.
All right,
Yes.
where's Wakefield?
If you take up 460 going towards
Yeah.
Petersburg,
Yes.
you're not north of the James River. You're south of the James River.
Okay,
North of the James River, you would take Interstate
64. South of the
you
James
take
River.
460.
I've taken that before. And you
Um,
go through all the little mom and pop towns.
You do,
Yes,
which is
Mhm.
my favorite way to go because of the antique stores, the Virginia Diner,
right.
just to name a few reasons. to go
And
that
that's
way.
not a road trip. Drive to
Uh,
Oklahoma straight through.
Oh,
Oklahoma
put
City.
that on us.
That's a road trip. Actually, I know I feel your pain on that one too, Michael, because I have to drive to Northern Virginia to go see my mother.
All right, today in music on the way. Stick around for that, and a little bit more with you guys. So hang on. Your station for the killer hits. 102.5, The Shark. Madonna and Like a Prayer. Caesar Madonna, her daughter, can't think of her name at this point. But I
Lourdes.
saw- Okay, good.
Lourdes.
You know, is making some Madonna-esque waves
Oops, sorry.
with some of her dance videos and stuff
Uh.
herself. A little provocative.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, so Madonna, who is like 64 now,
Mhm.
is probably going, oh, way to go, kid. It just probably was her. But
Just like the mother that took her 5-year-old to Hooters for his birthday.
there you go. Hey, would you like the grilled cheese? It's 8:25. Bill and Cindy with you this morning. What's going on with the weather?
Coastal flood advisory in effect 7 o'clock tonight till 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Also, a tornado watch in effect until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it means
It
the
could.
conditions are there that it could possibly happen.
Right.
But it is going to be breezy. Some showers and thunderstorms possible today. Some patchy fog this afternoon, 72. Cloudy, windy tonight with showers, possible thunderstorms as well. Getting down to about 65. Wind gusts are going to pick up to about 35 miles an hour. Partly sunny, nice tomorrow with a high of 74. Sunday, cooler, breezy, chance of showers in the morning and a high of 57.
All right, so right now temps around the area. We've got, let's see, 67 in Southern Shores, Perrin, 66 in Camden, 71 in Buxton this morning, And it's time for Today in Music, brought to you by your forever realtor, Christy Bryant.
Looking to buy or sell a home? Christy Bryant is ready to talk to you. Call 252-217-5771 or log on to Christy with an I, Bryant.kw.com.
All right, it was 2014, a collection of dresses and outfits worn by Madonna during her career in music and film helped the celebrity auction raise $3.2 million. Highest lot was a jacket from Desperately Seeking Susan.
Oh, wow. I remember that movie.
$252,000 was bid on that.
For a jacket.
A jacket, yeah.
Wow.
While a gown from her Material Girl video reached $73,000. Other items attracted bidders were a pair of John Lennon spectacles. Now that would be interesting.
Yeah, that would be very cool.
He kind of made that deal for himself.
It's a little round. Yes.
$25,000 for those. And a ring worn by Elvis Presley, $57,000. Yeah.
In 1972, the Allman Brothers bass player Barry Oakley was 24 years old and was sadly killed in a motorcycle accident at the same intersection as a former band member, Duane Allman, had died a year earlier. What are the odds of that?
It's a very eerie part of Allman Brothers history.
It's very weird.
And a lot of folks talk about that and how wild that is. The statistics that happen are like 1 in a billion or more.
Exactly. 1969, the FBI arrested Jim Morrison, lead singer of The Doors, in Phoenix, Arizona for drunken disorderly conduct aboard a plane. He was on his way to a Rolling Stones concert.
I guess he was already partying.
I guess so.
1957, Jerry Lee Lewis secretly married his third wife and his cousin, Myra Gale Brown, in Tennessee.
Oof.
Side note here, she was 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got in a little trouble through that.
Mm-hmm.
Not legally, but everybody was like,
Yeah.
dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
1955, Elvis Presley voted the most promising new country and Western artist, because he sang both kinds of music, country
Yes, he
and
did.
Western at that point, by Billboard magazine.
In 1938, 84 years ago,
Yeah.
Irving Berlin's peace song, God Bless America, was sung for the first time by Kate Smith, the first lady of radio, on her network radio show. And all the royalties from the song went to the Boy and Girl Scouts of America.
That is too cool.
Mm-hmm.
Kate Smith. My grandmother loved Kate Smith. Probably heard her sing that 100 times.
Probably.
Right. Music birthdays, 1930, it was Hank Garland. Country, rock, jazz, guitar, virtuoso. He did Sugarfoot Rag. Marie's the name of his latest flame. It's an Elvis song. by the way. Jingle Bell Rock. How about
Okay,
that?
maybe.
Born in Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell.
Yeah.
You don't remember that one?
I do remember that one,
Okay.
but I don't know who Hank Garland is. So
Well, he's the one that wrote all this.
he's the American country rock and jazz.
Yeah, that's 1930. How about that?
In 1948, Robert John Mutt Lang, South African songwriter and producer, rock, pop, country artist, was born on this day. And of course, he was married to Shania Twain at one point in time.
That's exactly right. Good old Mutt Lang. 1950, it was Jim Paterick, American rock musician, songwriter, did Survivor's Eye of the Tiger.
Oh,
Remember
really?
that? Yeah. He was born in Berwyn, Illinois.
And Paul Calsil, of the brother of Bob that we had talked to
That's
a
right.
few weeks
Right
ago.
here on the
He
show.
was born in 1951. You know, they're the ones that did hair,
long.
and we can fly. But he was born this day in Newport, Rhode Island.
All right, and that is Today in Music. We'll do it again for you on Monday. News and weather together on the way within about 10 minutes, but
It's bow time.
it is bow time.
Bojangles, and of course 102.5 The Shark have some free food for you, and we want to give it to you. So since it is Bojangles bow time, text the word bow, B-O, to 252-441-1025.
That'll qualify you for breakfast and a dinner, sausage biscuit, and a 2-piece winner chicken dinner.
Do it now.
Yeah, okay. Very cool.
Yeah,
All right.
real quick. I had to take my daughter when she went to air traffic control school, the academy that they have. It's in Oklahoma City. I met her at Richmond, left my car there because I flew back to Richmond. But I drove from here to Richmond 3.5 hours. Then I got in the car with her and we drove another 19 hours across the country nonstop.
I always think of Thelma and Louise.
Well, we had the dogs too, but we didn't have a convertible.
and the incredible journey, all in one car.
And then 5 months later, I parked my car in Richmond, flew out to Oklahoma City, got back in her car the next morning, and we drove back to Richmond, dropped me off. She went up to Fredericksburg to her house at the time, and I came back here. That was a long trip. That was just a turn, like instant turnaround. At least I stayed out there with her for a week when I first went out.
Yeah.
But oh my Lord, have mercy. The weather is supposed to turn better after today.
Yep. Not ruling out a little bit more rain before the end of the weekend, but
No.
tomorrow is supposed to be at least dry, a little breezy.
Yes.
But much more tolerable.
Yes. And safe travels to your ODU game, even though it's not ODU is not that far.
Absolutely. Look, you guys have a great weekend. Happy Veterans Day. We'll talk again on Monday. And who knows what the next week will be bringing to us, but we do know that, we will be approaching a week and a half at that point from Thanksgiving. So I think we'll be talking turkey and who knows?
Are you kidding me? No, you're not kidding me.
Yeah, no. Yesterday
Wow.
Yesterday was 2 weeks to Thanksgiving.
Michael's back in shorts.
All right.
It's
there you
warm
go.
enough. Exactly. See, and
Yeah.
I keep saying I got to
Should
get
you
my
put-
turkey.
should
I
you
can't
start
get my.
thawing at this point?
No. Oh, I don't because
You buy
we
fresh.
talked. I get a fresh turkey. My mother, call me a snob if you want to when it comes to that, but I don't like frozen turkey. I
Yeah.
like fresh turkey, and it was my mother's fault. She only would get a fresh turkey, and I have gotten to the point where I can tell the difference in taste between a fresh turkey and a frozen turkey. And remember this, Bill, which will explain this story to you next week. Get a turkey, not a chicken.
Yes, that's a story we have not told you yet, have we? All right, so we'll tell that story on Monday, how I'm not allowed to buy food for Thanksgiving ever again.
You eat turkey on Thanksgiving, Bill, not chicken. Just remember that.
Let that
So
set in.
time.
Let that set in, all right? You guys have a good weekend.
Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend. And again, happy Veterans Day.